Hi, I'm Ambry and this is Ambry's Corner and welcome back to my channel. If you're a new viewer, watch a subscriber, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, watch a subscriber, welcome. Hi guys, I am back today with another video. Today's video is a story time. And this story time is called the 4th of July. So if you watch my first video, which was my dad, then this is a continuation of that first video. So there will be there's this one, and after this one there are two more. It's like most people, you know, in the New Year's, I set my New Year's resolutions. I made a lot of my New Year's resolutions before the New Year even began. Let me just start out with that. But one of my main resolutions, if you watch my New Year's resolution video, my goals video, then you know one of my main resolutions for this year was self-care, self-love, and just working on myself. Slowly but surely. And well, I knew last year that this was definitely something I needed to work on. And one of my biggest flaws, I say, is forgiveness. I don't know how to forgive, and I'm praying for forgiveness as we speak, because for some reason it's so hard for me to forgive. I can admit that to myself, but now I need to take steps to work on it. And so in this story, although I have forgiven my father, this story resonates with me the most. And this is, well, just stick around, alright? So let's go back in time to when I was in, I want to say about middle school. And so y'all know every year, the 4th of July comes. Y'all know that. The 4th of July comes every year. And every year, it used to be that, you know, my family would do something as a whole together. And we would always, I know when my grandma and granddad was living, we would go to the beach and cook out and stuff like that when we were younger. After a while, that kind of subsided. So yeah. So we stopped going after a while, and then we would, you know, just keep our events and stuff at home. Well, around this time, one of my aunties was married, and so most times, you know, her husband and her would hold, you know, big festivities at his house. You know, he would invite his family. Our family would come, and we did that for a couple years, and then, you know, my uncle has a brother, and he is well-to-do. He's very well-to-do. He has a big house with a pool, and so I'm guessing at that point when he got his house and his pool and stuff like that, his family decided, okay, well, we'll just start spending our 4th of July at this house. I'll tell you this because this is part of the story. Okay, listen now. So one year in particular, I know my family wasn't really planning to do anything. It was going to be real chill. I think my aunt and my mom were going to, I think my aunt was going to throw some stuff on the grill at the house, and they were going to have hot dogs and stuff there. Well, my auntie and her husband had got to the habit of when they first started going down there to his brother's house, they invited me to go along with them. And so it was a yearly thing that my auntie would call mom. She's like, such and such, I'm not gonna say mom's name on here, but she'd take my mom's name. She's like, hey, we want Yaz to come with us down to, we'll just call him, Post-it's brother's house, this year with us. And she would ask every year, and the answer was always yes. We know every year when the 4th of July hit, you know what that means: new outfit, new shoes, new everything, get your hair done, you get on. It's top tier every year. And so this year was no different. And I even had gotten a new bathing suit this year too, because I knew I was going, so I wanted a new bathing suit. And so I ended up going. And so it was one year in particular, you know, my aunt, like I said, she asked my mom, could I go? My mom said yes. I bought a new outfit. I bought a new bathing suit or whatever. Well, I just bought a new outfit. Well, right before the 4th of July hit, these was one of the times my dad called himself coming back into my life. Because at this point, like, I think it had been a while, and so like he was like coming around a little bit more. I think he had just started coming around at this point. And I wouldn't say that I was opening up to him, but I was like, I wasn't closed off to him. Anyway, he had called my mom, and he was like, hey, you know, we doing something at my mama's house, my grandmama's house, and I want to bring, yeah. They been asking about her. They want to see her. I want to bring her like that. And her cousin's gonna be there. And I know she want to see her cousins. And he knew that one of my cousins had got real close when we were younger. I mean, like real close, like almost inseparable when we were younger. So he had basically told my mom that she was gonna be there, and so I was always down her to go see her or be around her about then. And so he said she gonna be there. So, like I said, my auntie had invited me, and so I just decided to tell them, nah, I passed. I want to go spend some time with my other family, with the other side of my family. You know, it's a chance for me to get closer to them, because I feel like even if I wasn't open, I always felt like even if I wasn't open to a relationship with him, I was open to a relationship with my family. I really was. My grandma, my cousins, my sisters. I was always, my uncles, I was always open to a relationship with them. But part of a relationship with them involved him bringing me around them. When the day comes and he was supposed to come to, I guess he was coming to my grandma's house. I forget. He was either coming to my house. He was coming to my house to get me. And we had talked to him like the day prior, and we were like, you still coming together, right? He like, yeah, I'm coming. I'll be there in such and such time. Like that. The next day comes, 4th of July comes, and we are I'm ready. I'm basically ready. I woke up excited. I said, okay, this is gonna be a good day. This is gonna be a chance for me and him to connect like we should, and also for me to be around my family like I need to be around them. A few hours go by. He's late, but it's okay. A few more hours go by. My mom like, okay. She said, well, want me to call him? I said, no, that's alright. Don't call him. He'll come. She said, okay. Well, she said, I'm about to head to grandmother's house in a little bit, so you just want to come over there and wait for him over there with me? I said, sure. She said, I'll text him or call. She said something on the line, text, call. No, she left him a message. And so we ended up leaving and going over there. Hours passed. I mean straight up hours. I kind of already gathered at that point that he was on the way over there. I kind of already gathered that he wasn't coming. Like, too much time had went by, and I just kept thinking, like, I canceled plans to go be with people that was actually gonna come and get me and take me somewhere today to be with him, and he do me like that. Figured out he wasn't coming, and my mama even called him. She's talking about, so you still coming to get her? She been waiting around all day. She don't cancel plans to be with you today. What's going on? His excuse was ain't nothing really going on over here, and I didn't think she would like it, so I just decided not to come and get her. And so, like, you couldn't have called and said that, because she literally could have went somewhere else. She literally had other plans lined up today. But she canceled those plans to come and be with you. When that came out his mouth, that ruined my whole entire day. It literally turned me off on ever wanting anything to do with him, ever. It turned me off that quick. I said, no, I'm done. That to me was the last straw. No, that was on the way over there. I think my mom told my auntie that I was we was on the way to my other aunt's house. She said, well, we hadn't left yet, so if you want to just drop off by our house, we leaving in a little while. She said, oh, y'all still up? And so my mom like, she like, yeah. She like, they haven't left yet. You want to go ahead and hop in the car with them today? I said, yeah, but I didn't bring my baby. So she said, well, it's alright. You can swim in your clothes or whatever. I said, okay. So my mom would rush me over to my other auntie house, drop me off, and I get in the car with them. I originally thought that, you know, once some kind of plans was back on track, I was gonna be fine. But that left a bad taste in my mouth. That just, it's the point of, I was ready to open up, you know what I mean, even just a little bit. You know, this would have been a step in the right direction today, and you messed it up because you just couldn't be honest with the truth. And the truth is not that hard to give. It's really not. The truth is very easily given. I just think you didn't want me there. That's how I felt. He just didn't want me there, but he just made some excuse about they wasn't doing nothing, and so it didn't make sense. What were you gonna be doing anyway? It was a cookout. Wasn't nothing major gonna be happening anyway? It was just the lies for me, yeah. It was just the lies for me that took me out. I was like, really, bro? And I didn't know it, but later on, my mama told me that she had cussed him out after she had dropped me off. She called him back and she gave him the business. I mean, she let him have it. I don't know what she told him. I don't care about what she told him. It was better she did it than I did it. Because we had our words. And I'll tell you about that in the next video. But we had our words. But anyway, I end up going to my uncle's brother's house. And I was sad the entire day. Like, my whole mood was just smashed to pieces. Like, you could tell on my face. I was just like, I was heartbroken. Like, he literally had broken my heart. Let's just say after that, I really didn't care about going anywhere else with him. I never, if he invited me somewhere, I said, I already got plans. I'm not canceling my plans for you to stand me up again. So yeah, that is it for this story time. Like, comment, subscribe, say what you want to think, what you want to see, what you want to hear. I will do my very best to make that happen. There's plenty of, I got 2 more of these left. So if you like to see these, stick around, and I will see you next one. Bye. Yay!